Now today we're gonna get ready to head up, do a little loop out of the June Lake area, go over through Bloody Canyon, up past the Sardine Lakes and Mono Pass, Parker Pass, and then up the Co-op Parker Pass, drop back down into Gem Lake and out back into June Lake at Silver. I think it's about 23 miles. Did it once before and it was pretty brutal. I just come from sea level, so hopefully today will be better. Here's Emily, so I'm gonna get started. It's a quick descent from the trailhead down to Long Walker Lake here. And the good stuff really starts. You'll get to the back of the lake and get through start walking through the meadow, and then we'll climb up Bloody Canyon. Today, not so motivated. Feel tired. Feel a little frustrated that we haven't been down to Makara so long now because of work has just occurred recently, where my goal has always been every 2 weeks to be down there, and now we're right now over a month. Well, we went down for 1 day because I needed to pickle the water maker, but I don't know if that really counts. But otherwise, you know, it's been since the middle of May, I think the 17th or 18th, and now we're on the 19th of June, and we're not going to be able to get down there for another couple of weeks. And it's just really frustrating. You know, we've got to make this transition because I love the mountains, but we'll never be able to do any real sailing if we're not just transition to the boat and actually moving in that direction. And so that's the whole goal right now, is to make that transition. It gets frustrating. Climbing up the canyon, the peaks around. This trail has a pretty steady, significant climb in the beginning. It's pretty warm today. Breeze is off and on, so it makes it pretty hot. Enjoying it when I feel it. We'll keep climbing up here to Sardine Lakes, the first one. It's up just a little ways. Hopefully it gets exposed, so I'm hoping the wind keeps blowing, cool me down, and we'll head up to Mono Pass. Here for a sec. And you can see it down there on that ridge down there. That's where we came from. We're gonna come down and then go along the lake and around and up the stream. You can see those up there, but those signs on a hill. It's kind of, I think, Parker Pass. It's always funny, I see those signs, and I always feel like I'm like somewhere in Europe or something for some reason. I'm like on the Camino de Santiago and going up over that hill where the windmills are, and there's the art metal cuttings of people. It seems odd. What's funny about these signs is they're like telling you you're entering the park. So I'll be exiting. And all the rules. You can't have a dog, blah, blah, blah. I think it's hilarious. Makes me think that the coyotes aren't allowed in. And what's more, the sign can't be 100% true because ADA would say that if you have a service dog, you'd be allowed to bring your dog and there'd be nothing to do about it. There we go, Parker Pass. Elevation 11,000. Exactly where we're going, Gem Lake, not Devil's Whistle. Parker Lake and Grant Lake right below us. There's another trail, probably can't see it. It crosses this ridge here and drops down to Silver Lake. And we're actually going way up over that and then actually ending back at Silver as well. Just a much longer route. You could go down this canyon because there's no trail. The climb's coming up pretty fast, and it actually just starts climbing from here and keeps going. Whew. All right. I'm gonna finish with a good piece at a time. All right. Getting up here closer to the shoulder, and right there, the trail goes up and then starts switching back up this shoulder. You'll end up crossing, so I can get the camera where you can see it. End up crossing above this rock bank, and it'll end up taking us all the way over to somewhere right over there. There's a saddle between the two peaks. Whew. Definitely over 11. All right. Okay, we're getting there. It's right up there. Still gotta zigzag up this thing here and then cross the slope. Well, I've got some good views out here to Lona Lake right now. And back where we came from, back down there, or like where I came from, back down there. And you know, not too much more on elevation. That little flat area up there is actually a pass. So a little bit more switching back and then pretty much just crossing the slope. Yay. Just coming up to the pass now. Or up here in the pass. Maybe I'm on a lake over there. Man. This Kness. Not that way. And anyway, it's a big climb. Not sure the elevation, I'll have to check on the map, but I know it's 12,000 something. Which for me means don't hang out. Came around a corner, getting ready to ascend into Gem Lake through the trees here. We can see Banner. This tells us which direction we're headed. I'm pretty tired now. Not much of any climbing left, a little bit around ups and downs around Gem Lake, which is no fun, but at least it's minor. Whew. Yeah, a little bit more and see a little better. Well, I've spent my time on the trail getting out of my funk for this morning. I think the only thing I've done is got myself tired enough it doesn't matter. And then thought a lot about the welding projects on the boat and kind of trying to prioritize a few things. And I think the way it's going to go for me is first, davits, strong davits that can hold the dinghy underway, and all maybe except for the biggest crossings, and then the two side rails, getting rid of the wire all the way from the push bit in the back all the way up to the gates, which are you know, aft of midship. But and then on top of that, to really consider again whether a real generator genset is needed, because for this welder to function at peak, it needs 220. The generator setup we have, which are two Honda 2000s that are linked together, give us about 28 amps, but only at 120. So I don't know. Eventually, I thought eventually we'd do it anyway, but it might be too hard to pull off unless we can get away without that satellite data system. We'll see. Better concentrate on getting down. Gem Lake right here, and that is incredibly low. I've never been up here when Gem Lake's been that low. It's usually way up here. Well, it's a sign of the drought we're having.
I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine. When I feel it today,
All right, at the car. Whew. 24 miles, something like that. Beat. Ready to go home, get some food. Take a shower first. Another good day in the mountains.